is a lady there. Yes. Stand up, lady there. You can stand up, madam. Yeah. Haya. Uliza maswali, boss.
Mr. President, I'm honored to be in your presence. I am, my name is Atal Mongosi. I am from New York. But I am a very, how can I say, I'm a diaspora farmer. In that I mean I do a lot of acreages in Narok for wheat. But I know, I'm not too sure, but I know it came to your attention that this planting season, I lost over 250,000 on fake fertilizer, which was sold to us by the National Cereal and Produce Board. So from your office and from the ministry that is standing in for agriculture, as farmers we are suffering on this end of getting things that really, I'm not sure if the government knows or the government has party to it or what it is that you need to tell us as farmers, because I'm trying to fight for my refund.
Thank you very much.
The almost 100 bags I got for fake fertilizer.
I will answer you right away. Number one, we asked every farmer who bought fertilizer that was finally identified not to be good to register, and 7,000 farmers registered. And already we have compensation of every farmer. You will get equivalent fertilizer without having to pay. Every farmer. That is number one. That is number one. And number two, we have taken the managing director of Cereals Board and all his team. They are now waiting for prosecution. We have already sent them out of office, and we are going to deal with them firmly and conclusively. Are we together?
Akipenda yeye ndio atajua vile mtakula kidogo baada ya kumaliza. Asante.
Asante sana bwana PCS. Tafadhali tunaweza kuketi chini. Wakenya wenzangu, hamjambo? Good evening. How are you guys? Very good. Kwanza niongee Kiswahili, Kiingereza ama nini? Nichanganye? Yeah. Let me first take this opportunity to, in a very special way, thank all of you. First, for giving me and my team an opportunity to lead our great country called Kenya. It is an honor and privilege to lead an important country like Kenya, and I don't take it for granted. I know many of you voted for me, many of you prayed for me, many of you voted for my competitor, but today we are standing here as one people, the people of Kenya. Let me tell you this. I have a problem with people who don't vote. No problem with any Kenyan who votes for anybody. Because it is through voting and through a competition that we get the best for our country so that we can move forward. So congratulations to all of you, and I want to assure you that because of the opportunity that you have given us, we want to make you proud. We want to change our country. The one thing I will tell you is that it's not going to be business as usual. It's going to be different. Are we together? Yes. Because you know, for a very long time in Kenya, Kenya has been said to be a country of great potential, which it is. But we have failed to unlock that potential, not because the citizens don't want, but because the leaders have not done their part. Many a times, listen, many times we know what is right, but sometimes it's not politically convenient to do it. So we escape doing what is right and going for what is politically right. I want to tell you, I am going to do what is right. As to whether it is convenient politically, as to whether it is popular, that is secondary to me. We must do the right thing so that we can take our country to its rightful place. All of us here, we agree that Kenya is a great place. That I believe with the whole of my heart. And I believe we can change Kenya in our lifetime. While we are here, all of us, Kenya can be that country that everybody wants to call home. And that is what we are going to do. So to you who are here today, I am very proud to be in your midst. I am very proud to be a Kenyan, and I believe together we can change the country. And so, I know there are so many things that I would have wanted to say, but I will reduce it to 3 things. Lakini sio ile mambo matatu. Yeah? Sio ile mambo matatu. Number 1, my mission is to achieve 3 things. Simply. Number 1 is to unite our country. To unite Kenya. You know, we went to the polls. We had a competition. We were told there is something called deep state. We were told there is something called system. But the people of Kenya decided. And because the people of Kenya have decided, we have no option but today to work together as leaders from the different formations, as Kenyans, from all the communities, as people from different faiths, knowing all of us that we are one people, belonging to one nation and having one destiny. That we must do. And it is the reason why you find us here in this meeting, not as Kenya Kwanza or Azimio. We are here as Kenyans. And we have come to represent our country. Today, we work together. We work together as leaders to make sure that we have a country that we are proud of. And I'm going to do 3 things that is in our manifesto. Number 1, we're going to make sure that we invest appropriately and correctly in agriculture. When I came into office, I said we are not going to subsidize consumption. We are going to invest in production. The price of unga a year and a half ago was 220. Today, it is 100 shillings because we invested correctly. We continue to invest in that space, in making sure that our dairy, horticulture, our agriculture in general has the necessary support to make sure that we enhance our production. Let me give you an example. We spend 500 billion every year to import food items into Kenya. We import maize, wheat, edible oil, rice, and all manner of things. And I have made the decision that we are going to invest in production. By next year, we will not be importing a grain of maize. We will move on to rice. We will move on to wheat. And in 5 years, the $1 billion we use to import edible oil, I want to make sure that sunflower, soya, canola, palm oil are all grown in Kenya, and we don't have to import again. Already, last year, we've started the journey on soya and sunflower. We are on course on canola. We've already gotten the seeds, and it is going to help us as a country reduce the foreign exchange that we use to import food when we can actually produce that food in Kenya. Tunaelewana? Number 2 is education. We need to make sure that our education is accessible, is affordable, and is relevant. And that is the reason why we have changed the funding model of our education. It wasn't working. Many of you, if you are following events in Kenya, most of our universities were struggling because they didn't have money. We will begin the journey to spend less in that space by making sure that we reduce the cost of living. That is assignment number 2 that I have. Assignment number 3 is to create jobs. Because we have close to 5 million Kenyans who don't have jobs. Our own children, Kenyans out of school, Kenyans out of college, Kenyans out of university, and they don't have jobs. And you see, for a long time, we always said we are going to grow the economy, and then the economy is going to create jobs. This time round, we must be intentional. We must be deliberate on creating